Hello all, I am the Holland Phantom, and for today's video we're going to be having a live battle from the 2004 format. On one side, we've got the Team Magma's Groudon deck, as used by Tsuguyoshi Yamato, the 2004 Masters Division World Champion, going up against the Team Aqua's Kyogre deck, created by Jeremy Evans. So a big shout out to Jeremy for providing this deck list, so please be sure to give him a follow on Twitter at TrainerJEvans for more content from him. And also, I just wanted to remind everyone that this channel's 2-year anniversary is going to be coming up next month, and we're really trying to get to 700 subscribers before then. So if you enjoy the content that we put out, please consider leaving us a subscribe, it really helps us a lot. And now with it out of the way, let's get into the battle! And here we go, the battle has started, with both players flipping over their starting Pokemon. On the Magma side, we've got Zangoose as the active Pokemon with the Groudon on the bench. And on the Aqua side, we've got Kyogre as the active Pokemon with an Electrike on the bench. The Magma side is going first, attaching a Fighting Energy onto Zangoose and activating Team Magma Ball. The player flips a coin and it comes up tails, so they can only search out a basic Pokemon from their deck, and the one chosen is going to be a Baltoy, which comes down onto the bench. And there's the attack, Call for Family, searching their deck for another basic Pokemon to put onto their bench, and this time it's going to be a Numel. Alright, there we go. That was the first turn for the Magma side. Let's see what the Aqua side can do. Alright, the player starts off with their supporter, Team Aqua Conspirator, searching their deck for up to 2 basic energy cards or basic Pokemon. So there we've got a Water Energy and a second Water Energy. 2 energies coming into the hand. So I'm sure we're going to be seeing one of these attached to one of these Pokemon this turn. Yep, there it is. Water Energy coming down to the active Kyogre. And also important to note that both Kyogre and Groudon have a Pokebody called Power Saver, which prevents them from attacking if they have fewer than 4 Pokemon of their respective teams. So Kyogre needs 4 Team Aqua Pokemon to attack, while Groudon needs 4 Team Magma Pokemon to attack. Yeah, Team Aqua Ball was played to search their deck for another Kyogre to put onto the bench, and that's going to be it. Back over to the Magma side, the player activates TV Reporter, drawing 3 cards from the deck, and then discarding 1 card from their hand. Okay, we didn't get to see what they discarded though. Alright, the Baltoy evolves into Claydol, and a second Groudon comes down onto the bench, while the first Groudon gets a Darkness Energy attachment. There's the attack, Call for Family, searching their deck for their final basic Pokemon to put down, and it's going to be a third Groudon. Now they've got a full bench already on their second turn of the game. Turn passes back over to the Aqua side. And let's see what they can do. The player activates Archie as their supporter, searching their deck for any Team Aqua Pokemon to put onto their bench. And the one chosen is going to be a Lantern. Through the effect of Archie, the Pokemon does not have to be a basic Pokemon, as Lantern is a Stage 1. It does not need to evolve. The manual attachment is going to be a second Water Energy coming down to Kyogre, and there's the attack. Aqua Trip. It does 10 damage, and now Zangoose is confused. Turn passes back over to the Magma side. The player activates Steven's Advice to draw 4 cards, 1 for each Pokemon on the opposing side. Next, the player activates Desert Ruins as their stadium, which essentially does nothing in this matchup. Numel evolves into Camerupt, and now Zangoose is going to be retreating, discarding the Fighting Energy to promote Groudon. Camerupt activates its Poke Power Overheat to get back a discarded energy to attach onto itself. It does take 20 damage for activating the ability though. And now Claydol activates its own Poke Power Magma Shift to move the energy away from Camerupt onto Groudon. And now the manual attachment is going to be a Team Magma Energy also coming down to Groudon, and there's the attack, Pulverize, hitting for 60 damage. At the end of the turn, the Team Magma Energy is discarded, and now over to the Aqua side. The player activates another Team Aqua Conspirator, searching their deck for another 2 cards. Another Water Energy, and a Cacnea this time. Once Cacnea evolves into Cacturn, it will be able to hit the opposing Groudon for weakness. There's Cacnea coming down onto the bench. And a Darkness Energy comes down onto the Cacnea. Next, Lantern activates its Poke Power Auxiliary Light, accelerating a Water Energy from the hand onto itself. It does take 20 damage for activating the ability though, and there's the attack. Aqua Trip hitting Groudon for 10 damage, and now Groudon is confused. Okay, turn passes back over to the Magma side. Camera activates its ability once again. Overheat. Attaching a discarded energy onto itself. It takes another 20 damage. And now Claydol moves the energy away from Camerupt onto Groudon. Groudon is fully powered up, but it is confused. So it's got a 50-50 shot of attacking attacking Kyogre or attacking itself. And there's a coin flip. Oh, but it was Tails! Groudon does hit itself through confusion. And now over to the Aqua side. Cacnea evolves into Cacturn now, and Electrike evolves into Manectric. Manectric activates its ability, Power Shift, moving the energy away from Lantern onto Kyogre now. Kyogre is now fully powered up to use its second attack. But first, the player activates Copycat to shuffle away their hand and draw 4 cards, the same amount as their opponent. Alright, there's the 4 cards being drawn. Let's see if they get any more Pokemon to put down. Not yet, but they do get a Water Energy to put down into the benched Kyogre, and there's the attack. Aqua Smash to take the first KO against Groudon. And Team Aqua is ahead in the prize race, 5-6 so far. Zangoose comes into the active spot for the Magma side, and the player activates Team Magma Ball. There's a coin flip, and it is Tails once again. They can only search out a basic Pokemon. Okay, there's the 4th Groudon of the deck coming down. But they don't have any energy in play to attack yet. A Copycat is activated. The Team Aqua side also has 4 cards in play. So the Magma side shuffles away their hand to draw 4 cards. Let's see if they get any energies. Yes, a Darkness Energy comes down into one of the Groudon. And now Camerupt activates Overheat, getting back a discarded Fighting Energy. And Claydol moves the Fighting Energy away from Camerupt onto Groudon. A really good energy acceleration engine. And that's going to be it. No attack comes through from the Magma side. Back over to the Aqua side. Manectric activates Power Shift. Moves a Water Energy away from the active Kyogre to the benched Kyogre. And now a Lightning Energy comes down to the active one. So the player's trying to preserve as many of their Water Energies as possible. And there's the attack. Aqua Smash hitting Zangoose for 50 damage. The Magma side activates Team Magma Conspirator, searching their deck for a Fighting Energy and a second Fighting Energy. Okay, so now the player's going to be having enough energy for the Groudon to attack, but Zangoose is going to be stuck in the active spot. Yeah, there's the second Fighting Energy coming down to Groudon. And that's it. Still no attack coming through from the Magma side. Okay, the Cacturn gets a Lightning Energy attached onto itself. And now Manectric activates Power Shift once again, moving a Water Energy away from the active Kyogre back down to the benched one. There's another Team Aqua Ball. The coin flip is Tails. They can only search their deck for basic Pokemon. It's going to be the 3rd Kyogre coming down. Now both sides have a full bench. But the advantage is definitely on the Team Aqua side. There's the attack. Aqua Trip to take the KO against Zangoose, and that is 2 prizes taken so far by the Team Aqua side, while Team Magma has barely been dealing any damage. Okay, Groudon has come up for the Team Magma side, and then they activate Steven's Advice to draw 6 cards out of their deck. They need some good cards to get back into this game. A Rainbow Energy comes down to the Camerupt. It does take 10 damage though, so it's down to 10 HP. And there's the attack, Pulverize, to take the KO against Kyogre, and Team Magma finally takes their first prize, but they're still behind by 1. Team Aqua promotes their Cacturn, and let's see what they can do. The player activates Team Aqua Conspirator to search their deck for 2 more cards. A Grass Energy, and a second Grass Energy. Okay, that's going to be enough to power up this Cacturn. It just needs 1. Okay, there's a Grass Energy coming down to the Cacturn. And there's the attack, Poison Barb. takes a one-hit KO against Groudon because of the weakness, and that is 3 prizes taken already. Okay, over to the Magma side, the player promotes their Camerupt, and Camerupt gets a Team Magma energy. It provides 2 energy at once, so Camerupt will be able to take the KO against Cacturn, as it will be hitting for weakness. Okay, but first the Team Magma Conspirator search their deck for a Psychic Energy and a Fighting Energy to add to the hand. There's the attack, Flame Ball, hitting for 100 damage for the KO, and it also moves a Rainbow Energy away from Camerupt onto Groudon to preserve it. And that's 2 prizes taken by the Team Magma side. Kyogre comes into the active spot now. It is fully powered up. The player activates another Archie, searching their deck for another Team Aqua Pokemon to put onto their bench, and it's going to be a second Cacturn now. The player's going to be using it to get rid of another Groudon later in the game. The Cacturn gets Grass Energy now, and there's the attack. Aqua Smash, taking the KO against Camerupt, and that's 4 prizes taken by the Team Aqua side. They are 2 prizes ahead of Team Magma. Groudon comes up into the active spot now, and the Team Magma side activates Maxi. Similar to Archie, but instead of searching the deck for a Pokemon, they can search their discard pile, so they bring back their Camerupt. Camerupt brings back discarded energy. And now Claydol moves the energy onto Groudon. Groudon just needs 1 energy to be fully powered up. Yep, there it is. Groudon can now use its Pulverize attack. A Zangoose comes down to the bench, and there's the attack Pulverize, hitting Kyogre for 50 damage now. Kyogre is within KO range. Okay, over to the Aqua side. Another Team Aqua Ball. Comes up Tails. That's a lot of Tails. The player searches out their final Kyogre to put down onto the bench. And let's see what else they can do. Team Aqua Conspirator is going to be the next card. Searching the deck for a Water Energy. And another Water Energy. Okay, they're going to be preparing for another Kyogre to start attacking. Or possibly the Cacturn. Okay, a Water Energy comes down to one of the benched Kyogre, and there's the attack. It's going to be Aqua Smash, hitting Groudon for 50 damage. TV Reporter is activated by the Magma side, drawing 3 cards and discarding 1. And now the player activates Switch to get Groudon out of the active spot to preserve it for a future turn. The player then promotes Zangoose as their new active Pokemon. And now Claydol activates the ability to move 1 fighting energy from Groudon onto Zangoose. Zangoose then gets Team Magma energy to fully powered up. And now it's going to be able to use its Team Play attack. Camerupt activates his own ability to get back fighting energy from the discard pile, and another Zangoose comes down to the bench. There's the attack, Team Play, hitting for 60 damage to take the KO against Kyogre, and that's 3 prizes taken by the Team Magma side. Okay, another Kyogre comes into the active spot, gets a second Water Energy, and the player activates Copycat. And oh, that is a lot of cards on the Team Magma side. So Team Aqua is going to be drawing a lot as well. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, 10 card hand. I'm sure they got something really good out of this. Okay, Lantern activates Auxiliary Light to accelerate Water Energy onto itself. And now Manectric moves that energy away from Lantern onto Kyogre. There's the attack. Aqua Smash, hitting Zangoose for 50 damage. The Team Magma side activates Pokemon Reversal. Oh, but they flip Tails. It does nothing. Okay, there's a second Pokemon Reversal, and it is... Oh, it's another Tails! 2 Tails in a row. Pokemon Reversal does nothing. Next, the player activates Copycat to shuffle away their hand. And once again, the player is going to be able to draw a lot of cards because of their opponent. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 cards that time. Let's see what they got. And now they activate a third Pokemon Reversal. And it is finally Heads that time. They choose their opponent's Lantern to bring it to the active spot. Lantern has taken 40 damage through the use of its own ability. And now Claydol moves the energy away from Camerupt onto one of the Groudon. Zangoose is going to be retreating to promote this new Groudon to take the KO against Lantern. But first, Camerupt activates its ability again. Takes another 20 damage, but now it has a fighting energy for itself. And there's the attack, Pulverize, taking the KO against Lantern. And now both sides are tied. 2 prizes remaining apiece. Team Magma has finally caught up. Okay, Cacturn comes into the active spot. It just needs 2 more energy to take the KO against Groudon. Oh, actually, no. It needs a Darkness energy to take the KO. As Darkness energy does boost its attack power by 10, which then gets doubled because of weakness. Okay, a Team Aqua Ball is activated, searching the deck for a Chinchou to put onto the bench. And next, the player activates Professor Oak's Research to shuffle away their hand and then draw 5 cards. It looks like the player's digging through their deck for their Darkness energy, as they will enable this Pokemon to take the one-hit KO against Groudon. Main X-Trick activates Power Shift, moving 2 water energy away from Kyogre onto Cacturn. It looks like the player did not get the Darkness energy. A second water energy comes down to the bench Kyogre, and there's the attack, Poison Barb. It only hits for 80 damage, and also inflicts poison. Poison damage happens between turns, and now Groudon is down to 10 HP remaining. Okay, Claydol activates his ability, moving the energy away from Groudon onto the benched Camerupt. And now the player activates, Mr. Briny's Compassion to pick up the Kyogre back into, the Groudon into the hand to fully heal it and get rid of the poison. Camerupt comes into the active spot, gets a Rainbow Energy, and now it can take the one-hit KO against Cacturn with its Flame Ball attack. Yeah, there it is. Flame Ball moves the Rainbow Energy away from Camerupt onto Groudon, and now finally Team Magma is in the lead. They just need to take one more KO to win the game. Okay, Kyogre comes into the active spot, and the player activates their next Professor Oak's Research, shuffling away their hand to draw 5. Okay, there's the cards being drawn. Camerupt is down to 10 HP, so even Kyogre's first attack can take the KO. Chinchou evolves into Lantern, and there's a Lightning Energy coming down onto the active Kyogre. There's the attack. Aqua Smash to take the KO against Camerupt. Both sides are tied at 1 prize remaining, but it looks like the Team Magma side has the advantage, as they can attack first into this Kyogre and really put the pressure on it. Team Magma Conspirator search the deck for 2 fighting energies. So that will be enough to fully power up this Groudon. Yep, there's 1 energy coming down to Groudon. And now Claydol moves another energy from the benched Groudon onto the active one. There's the attack, Pulverize, hitting for 50 damage. And yeah, Kyogre is just 1 attack away from being KO'd. On the Aqua side, let's see what they can do. Main X-Trick activates Power Shift to move all the energy off of the active Kyogre to the benched one now. And they activate their own, Mr. Briny's Compassion, to pick up the active Kyogre to get it out of KO range and promote their benched one now. And now the Team Aqua side has the advantage. There's the attack, Aqua Smash, hitting Groudon for 50 damage, and just like that, Team Aqua turned the tables around. But another Mr. Briny's Compassion picks up the damaged Groudon to promote Zangoose now. Groudon comes back down, fully refreshed. Claydol moves a Rainbow Energy from the damaged Groudon onto the fully healed one, and it also gets a Fighting Energy. But unfortunately, Zangoose is now stuck in the active spot. The player has to pass. Okay, Team Aqua plays no cards to just go straight for the attack. Aqua Smash hitting Zangoose for 50 damage. They have to get out of the active spot, or it will be getting KO'd. Another Fighting Energy comes down to the benched Groudon, and the player activates Maxi, searching their discard pile for Camerupt. Once again, Camerupt will be able to get the energy to get Zangoose out of the active spot. Yeah, there's the Overheat. And there's the Magma Shift, moving the energy from Camerupt onto Zangoose. Zangoose uses the energy to pay the retreat cost, and now Groudon comes back up. There's a lot of back and forth going between these two Pokemon. There's the attack, Pulverize. Groudon and Kyogre do not want to lose this game. They just keep going back and forth. Alright, pressure's on Team Aqua now. Let's see what they can do. And a switch this time! Getting Kyogre out of the active spot once again to promote the fully healed one. And, yep, there's a power shift, moving all the energy from the benched one to the active one. And wow, this has been a lot of back and forth between both of these Pokemon. Neither one wants to give in. Both sides really want this victory. There's the attack, Aqua Smash. Pressure is on Team Magma. Can they get this Groudon out of the active spot? Oh no, they can't! All they can do is just attack for 50 damage, but yep, there's a final attack, Aqua Smash, to take the final KO and the final prize, and there's the handshake. Team Aqua's Kyogre is your winner. So what did you guys think of that battle? Let me know down in the comments below, and be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share this video to help this channel grow and reach new viewers. And once again, a big shout out and thank you to Jeremy Evans for providing the Team Aqua deck list. Thanks a lot for watching, and until next time, this is the Holland Phantom logging out.